Hey, folks. Something I like to do, and you might have seen me do that with Nick Johnston and Martin Miller, is do an exercise I came up with awesome guitar players to see how they cope with it, because it's a really cool exercise and it's usually fun.
I'm going to fail it.
Who knows? You're very good rhythmically, which is something, if you've never seen this, that I call play that telephone number. And it's going to be extremely weird today because we're playing these mayonnaise guitars, which are tuned to 7-string dat-gat what the crap, which is what I call that. So we have a B flat, F, B flat, and then you're losing me.
B flat, F, B flat, E flat, F, B flat, E flat.
So, in case you didn't get this, John Browne from Monuments is going to have to play that telephone number. Which is really just the way that I'm trying to get to his girlfriend's telephone number, because that's the one we're going to be using. That's the one that's going to be on the screen.
I can see her face right now.
So the way that it works is we're playing a measure each of a specific rhythm.
Okay.
And no matter what happens, we continue to play A minor pentatonic 5th position, box 1, whatever you want to call it, up and down, which is not going to sound like A minor pentatonic 5th position, box up and down, because we're in weird tuning. So but it's going to look like it. And the way that it's going to look is like this. It's really going to throw me off, the fact that it's not sounding the way that it's supposed to sound.
This is what you just played, right?
Yep. So what we're going to do is, we're going to go, let's do simple for now.
Okay.
We're doing whole notes, half notes, quarter notes, eighth notes, and then back. So whole, half, quarter, eighth, and then quarter, half, whole.
Okay.
And you keep playing up and down and up and down. Okay. One measure each. Can you follow me?
Yeah, explain what you mean. So you want me to play whole note by playing the first note of the position?
First note. And then you play the next note, half, so 2 notes.
Yeah.
Then you're playing 4 notes in quarter.
Yeah.
And you're playing eighth.
Okay.
Wait, that was 6 of them.
Yeah. So
wait, let me turn the click on. So we'll do it together, okay? Here we go.
Right,
There's a click. We're doing 1, 2, 3, 4. The fact that both notes are the same there really threw me off.
Yeah, no, me too.
Let's try it again from the start. This is even more difficult than usual. 3, 4. So now
I'll get it.
Now let's just skip ahead, and we're gonna go from 8th to triplets to 16th and back.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep. 2,
3, 4. Ah, damn it, 16th.
Yeah.
You were good at the triplets, though. You nailed that shit.
Yeah.
One more time.
Can we turn the click up just a tiny little bit more, if that's okay?
Yes.
Yeah. Just that our amps are quite loud.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And then 16th.
Yeah, we need the click louder. Wait.
Yeah.
I'm working on it. Okay, ready?
Yeah, that one's really hard, actually.
2, 3, 4. The trick is, while you're playing the triplets, which you have to be very firm in, hearing the 16th in your head.
Exactly.
And what usually happens is the next one you play too fast.
Exactly.
Because you're thinking, wait a second, 16th is faster than triplets, so I gotta be faster.
Yeah.
So instead of knowing exactly how much faster,
You just go as fast
you just go faster.
Yeah.
One more time?
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. Okay, so do it alone and switch between triplets and 16th.
Okay, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1. My brain doesn't want to do it.
You're going too fast.
Exactly, so I want to.
It's not that you can't play it, you're just going too fast.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, Okay.
3, 4. We're really not with the click. Do it alone.
Okay, one, two. So we're going to do 8 triplets to 16th.
Okay, let's do that. Yeah.
Okay.
3, 4. 8 triplets to 16th. Okay. 3, 4.
I think I was faster.
But you almost have it. One more time.
I think it'll help if I did it by myself, actually.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay,
Go ahead.
No, my brain doesn't want. I can do it with my mouth easy enough because then I don't have to. I think the problem is that it's because it falls on a weird point on this pentatonic scale.
Yeah.
So my brain doesn't hurt. Like if I just play one note, it's easy enough. It's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
But the.
1, 2, 3, 1. Like that's it's not like
that's one of the challenges to just keep on going.
Yeah.
And obviously, Leslie, throw it on the screen. Let's look at all the different rhythms. So, obviously, 16th triplets would be, we're at 75 beats per minute, so you have to do this
really
at really slow tempo. So, technically. It's doable.
Yeah.
The tuning is really messed up. So if I go from, let's do 8th triplets, 16th, and then 16th triplets.
Okay, so
3, 4. What?
You just did 8s.
Yeah, well, I want to start at 8th.
All right. Okay.
3, 4. I had to, coming back from the 16th triplets, I needed a quarter or two to find the 16th.
Yeah.
And the idea of this exercise is to not need that much time. Yeah. I came up with it, as many of you might know because you've seen this video 3 times by now, because Petrucci is the master in whenever he plays a certain rhythm, to nail that rhythm. When he switches between quintuplets and triplets and 16th, it is so dead on. Yeah. And he doesn't need that quarter note where it's wishy-washy.
Yeah.
From when he plays that rhythm, it is that rhythm. And that is very fascinating. When you're improvising, you're always kind of like swooshy-wooshy everywhere. If you nail this, then you know before you put the fingers on the fretboard what rhythm you want. Yeah. Obviously, for what you're doing, for riffing, this is extremely valuable.
Extremely valuable, yeah.
We're, of course, adding the difficulty of playing the pentatonic. And here we're adding it with not having a familiar sound.
Exactly, and also, this is just not a scale that I would ever use in this tuning.
But which is why it's funny.
Yeah.
It gets more difficult when you add the other permutations. Of course, if you do a dotted half notes, you have number 2 there. You have a dotted half, and then the measure simply runs out. So you have a dotted half plus a quarter, because we're only doing one measure, which is where the reset now starts at the end. If we're doing dotted quarter notes, then you have this, number 4. And you don't have more space for that extra 8th note, so you're pretty much resetting at the measure. Yeah. Not so difficult. The most difficult one is number 8, which is dotted 8th.
Yeah.
The way that I can, if I don't feel it right away, which right now I don't, is I keep doing the movement of the 16th.
Yeah.
And I do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And then I know where they fall, and I just play every third one. So it's
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then it's really fucked up because the last one is a single 16th, and then the next one starts.
Yeah.
So if you're switching from 8th notes to dotted 8th, fucked up tuning right there.
It's the tuning that's fucking me up as well, actually, because it just sounds harmonically wrong.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So the trick now is...
I'd actually be more comfortable just doing it in chromatic. Just 1, 2, 3, 4.
We can try that.
No, I think, yeah.
But you...
So then it's like 1. But then it kind of makes it too easy because you're only over 2 strings. The whole weirdness is having the
2 notes per string.
Yeah.
Next step is to randomize it in a way, which means play a telephone number. So what is your beautiful girlfriend's telephone number?
I don't know.
Leslie, what's your telephone number?
None of your business.
Apparently it's none of my business.
You don't even know your own girlfriend's telephone number?
Something with a 77 at the end. Because that's how old she is.
Do you have a custom phone number with 42 at the end?
Do I have what?
Does your phone number have 42 at the end?
No.
You failed. So just pick a sequence of 9 notes, I guess. You have 9-note telephone numbers. And wait a minute, no, it's not 9, it's 11, isn't it? 6 and 5, including area code. Yeah, it's 11.
But you're only playing single digits, obviously.
Of course.
So let's. I need a. I'll be right back. So let's.
Just use Jenny's number.
Who's Jenny?
8675309.
Who is Jenny?
Leslie says we have to use Jenny's number, which apparently it's some 80s song. 8675309. That's how they're singing that, exactly like that. Okay, that's a good idea. 8 what? 6?
8675309.
That's a G.
It's a 9. Shut up, John Browne. So we have 8675309. We're gonna keep that on the screen. I'll try first. And I'll fail. The idea is not to look already, not to study it. I'm gonna have to look what 8 is. Great, that starts with the most fucked up thing out there. So here's Jenny's number, and I'm gonna start with the most difficult one. I don't know what continues, 6. Okay, here we go. There's no way. Aha!
There goes its triplets.
Kind of.
Yeah, it was actually not bad.
Well, I'll do it one more time. You can study it now. 3, 9. Damn it! It's 16th. While you're playing the one, you have to look at the number and find out what the next one is.
Exactly.
And.
So you know, favourites turned off.
2, 3, 4.
That's good.
That was actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually the most difficult thing to do. Okay, so
All right.
wait. Leslie's moving this. There you go.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 6 is the alright triplets. Yeah. Okay. 2, 1, 2, 3. Ah, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, I get it. Yeah, so. Oh man, this. Okay, yeah. 4. Oh yeah, fuck.
Yeah, you're almost there.
So when you go down, you go. It's that note, man. It's just. Okay, let's do it again. 3, 4. And then there it goes into the 16th.
16th, yep.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
But it becomes a game. You know,
Yeah, exactly.
you want to nail it,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, so 3, 4. It's just the.
I love how you down picking everything.
It's the pentatonic movements just because the notes are wrong. So give me again. Let's see.
Let's try something.
Is it in standard tuning? All right.
Because it is an absolutely added difficulty.
Yeah, it's just my brain can't process it. It doesn't sound.
It's your fucked up tuning.
It's meant for writing, man, not for this dumb shit. That'll do. Forward. Oh, it's still fucking it. So, oh yeah. And it's 8s.
Yeah.
No. And then yeah, then 4s. Then okay, yeah, got it. So. Yeah, okay, I got it now. So. I'm done. No, I'm gonna. Was that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Yeah, check it.
You were kind of there, but you were a little bit slow. But
Yeah.
you can totally nail this.
was playing it wrong on my one. That's why probably.
Yes. You don't play 16-note triplets with down picks.
I kind of
John Browne.
So what's 16-note triplets will be what you do? Decided the blues night.
That's always fun. But you totally hear where it needs to go.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of a mind bender.
I've already done this many, many times. If I had to do it for the first time, I would be not even where you are. So you can totally hear it.
We actually have an exercise on Riff Hard that does something similar to that, but it only goes as far as going from 8th note to 8th note triplets. Because that is kind of one of the hardest ones.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Or from triplets to 16th.
Yeah, just moving from triplets to any normal.
Same thing.
Yeah.
One of the hardest ones, the dotted 8th, you nailed. And you didn't even use the trick where you did the 16th with alternate picking because you just downpicked it. You heard it.
Yeah.
So,
with that, we actually have a rhythm in one of our songs. That's why it goes. Just that. That's what it is, isn't it?
Well,
that's why.
It's one of the most popular rhythms out there.
Yeah.
So, well done, John Browne. I'm gonna say you passed.
Yeah.
Brilliantly.
I mean, I still didn't finish it, but I could do. Give me like 20 minutes, like sitting down with that, I'll be able to do it.
And then the more you do it, the more random stuff you can play.
Exactly.
Where that's really the really interesting. Technically, what this does, it teaches you sight reading.
Yep.
Rhythmical sight reading. Because if you can react this quickly to the new rhythm, look on the page, recognize it, and play it, then technically, when you're looking at a rhythm in a piece of sheet music, you'll be able to play it. Maybe it might just be for a quarter note or for whatever, how long duration, but you recognize and play it. So this is teaching you a shit ton of things. Some people don't even know how long a measure is or how to feel how long a measure is.
Yeah.
They don't know. So this teaches you play a measure. I've done this with many students, and many students came back stronger, and they actually really enjoyed this exercise. Yeah. So I just always like to see how people react to it when I throw it at them. And, you know, John knows this shit. Go to Riff Hard, check out his lessons. They're absolutely amazing. They're definitely putting me in a position.
This made me look shit, though.
Well, yeah, but but your lessons made me look shit. So I had true. It's got, you know, reciprocal shit looking kind of a thing.
We've put each other in our own uncomfortable zones.
Maybe we can together look like shit.
Exactly.
So we're gonna get ready for a live stream, which already happened weeks ago for you, but that's what we're doing. I want to thank Leslie for switching this by now 5th video of the day. And
this is a really nice looking guitar, isn't it?
It looks really tiny on you because your guitars are much bigger.
Why do you think I don't like headless guitars? Because I'm such a big lad.
You heard it here first. Links below to things, and I'll link to this sheet that you can print out and have fun at your leisure. Thanks to Mayonnaise and Houston Kettner. Aston mics for sending the really cool stealth mic. Stealth. And animals at the end.
See through my eyes, try to keep up, and you will understand. Walk with me and see through my eyes, try to keep up, and you will understand. Hear what the road of voices has to say. Speak, ask them questions on your